That was hilarious. Steps under him, steps under him. Yes! Yes! Oh my god!
Of course the microphone's not on. Of course. Hi, how you doing? Why is that? I don't know, whatever. I'm not having a very good day. I'll be honest with you. I am in a horrible mood, and it seems as though that everything I try to do today is just not cooperating. So, I'm JD the Media Jack. I hope you're having a better day than me, but I would love an opportunity to just chat with you for a few moments and reintroduce myself. The channel, my channel, this channel here has grown exponentially, and it's been amazing. And I think it would be a good opportunity to just, like I said, reintroduce myself. So just to give you an idea of who I am and what it is that I do, I've been working in the radio broadcast industry and the entertainment industry for over 2 decades. And I've had a lot of fun with my career. And I feel very spoiled with everything that I've been doing in the past 20 years. I've had an opportunity to interview a lot of people, including actors, musicians, adult film stars. Yes, lots of them. And it's been an absolute blast. And I've had an opportunity to also be a part of incredible things. So, to get to some of the questions, I live in Prince George, British Columbia. I'm originally from Vancouver, British Columbia. I am currently trying to bring up some music for you. Just give me a quick sec here. If I go, let's see, not display capture. If I go window capture, no, that won't work. No, that won't work. Audio input, audio output. No, that won't work. Who was your inspiration, if you have one, for doing content? Define content for me, my friend. How you doing, James? Because like a lot of the stuff that I do for radio broadcasting really comes from my love for radio. Bill Courage comes to mind. Brother Jake Edwards also comes to mind. Incredible talents and incredible hosts in broadcast and radio. I've always wanted to have an ensemble cast. I used to work in talk radio. In fact, talk radio was my first ever job, was in talk radio. I'm going to sort this out here. Hold on. Give me a quick sec here. If I go here and I know there's no photo or no video. Just give me a quick sec. Not that, not that. Maybe it's window capture? That doesn't make any sense. If I go window capture, add existing. No, that doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Ah! Oh, that's silly. Like I said, I'm not having a very good day, I'll be honest. This has been a bit much today. I'm not going to be able to bring up any music. I am sorry. Let's figure this out. Okay. Some of the questions, basic questions. I'm from Prince George, British Columbia. I'm originally from Vancouver. I've lived most of my life in British Columbia. I've been in the radio broadcasting industry for over 2 decades. My first radio job was actually in talk radio in Vancouver. And then I moved from Vancouver to Prince George to basically restart my life. I was in a very bad situation. Life-wise, it just wasn't good. I was being evicted, myself and my partner. I couldn't find a job. She was not feeling well and dealing with health issues. So we moved from Vancouver to Prince George because we needed a place to restart. And from there, my career just kind of, it went in interesting situation. It went in an interesting direction. I was in television in Prince George. I actually even hosted a television segment, not a show. And then I moved over to radio, where I became a producer for a talk show and became a host of my own talk show. And that was a lot of fun. Then I basically helped build that radio station from the ground up. My entire background, my entire career ambitions have been to be in radio. I knew this when I was like 6 years old. My dad brought home one of those Fisher-Price microphones. It was like white and yellow, and You could tune it to the radio on the home stereo. And as soon as I had that, I knew that's what I wanted to do. 6 years old. 6 years old, and like kids want to be like hockey players and baseball players and football players and wrestlers and firefighters and spacemen and stuff like that. That's what I wanted to be. So anyway, radio has been the only thing I've ever wanted to do. It's not the only thing I've ever done, though. God, my resume is just ridiculous. I've been a bouncer. I've been a repo man. I've been a furniture delivery guy. I've been a swamper. I drive big truck still to this day for extra money. I've been a pizza delivery guy. I've been a pizza cook. I've been a prep cook, dishwasher, traffic controller, cashier, delivery driver for multiple companies. God, what else? Oh, I worked in a sawmill. I worked for a linens company. All these things I've done, my goal was always to be in radio. Now, I've only been full-time in radio for the past couple of years, but like I said, I've been actively in radio for 22 years. Talk radio is never where I thought I would be, but I fell in love with talk radio from the very beginning. I was the producer and operator and occasional co-host for a gentleman by the name of Bill Courage. And that was a lot of fun. But I was way, way, way over my head. Anyway, what else can I tell you? Yes, I talked to almost everyone. I've talked to adult film stars, which seems to be a big sticking point for a few people. But, you know, it's a lot of fun. And I have a blast talking to these people because they walk a different path in life. And you can see these interviews that I've done on my YouTube channel right here. And I've also spoken with musicians, professional wrestlers, actors, people who have incredible journeys that they live and have lived and continue to live, especially in the health and athletics world. In fact, I've met my girlfriend, Alicia, through interviews. I love listening to people tell their stories, and intriguing stories are always something worth listening to, right? Do I have any regrets? I know that was one of the questions that I saw earlier. Do I have any regrets? I have 2 interview regrets, and both of them are musicians. One of them was I interviewed the Trues, and they didn't want to be interviewed at the time, and I was very green. And that was a very shitty interview. And lo and behold, the audio wasn't recording throughout the interview. So that interview was lost to the wind. Another interview that I have regrets about is I interviewed Chris Jericho, the one and only, the lead singer for Fozzy as well, WWE and AEW and WCW wrestling superstar. I interviewed him, but there was some wires that got crossed, and the interview turned a little awkward about halfway through, and it only lasted like 10 minutes, and it's on this channel. It's the same video where I interviewed Darby Allin, which was way better. So I apologize to Chris Jericho. Oh, my rice is ready. Hold on. I cook a lot whenever I'm streaming. Anyway, what else can I tell you? Oh, what is the inspiration you have for doing content for your YouTube channel? Just love talking to people, and also love working with people. James, you know this. I enjoy working with people who are just as motivated as me, and love to have fun and create. It doesn't always have to be laughs. It can be always genuine and just having a blast. But it has to be something that is passionate. Like it means something to the people that I work with. Now, what can you expect from this channel? This channel here specifically, vlogs, interviews, day-to-day life stuff. I've been really having a lot of fun with doing baking with you right here in my kitchen. And yeah, I'll like working with James, of course, Mark as well, my good buddy Daryl, doing the occasional sit-down conversation with the one and only a lovely Alicia from the Iron Bikini. And yes, I've done some giveaways already, and I will be doing some more in the future. But as always, because how I like to do things in radio is I want to make sure that everyone has a decent heads up. So more giveaways to be had, absolutely. But beyond that, that's about it. So I just wanted to take this few moments to chat with you and go over a few things. I know there's a lot more questions to be asked and answered. But I wanted to just sit down and reintroduce myself to you and say hello and say thank you for subscribing to this channel and following me so far on this journey. What do I want to see in the near future? More interviews, more fun, more conversations, more projects, more vlogs. And I want to connect with you because you've taken it upon yourself to connect with me. So I'm going to step away for a few moments on this YouTube channel. It's going to get to an end screen, and then I'm going to jump into a few rounds of Phasmophobia with my girlfriend Alicia. So I hope you will join me for that. But if you have any more questions, feel free to ask at any time. I'm all over social media as The Media Jack. That's Instagram, that's Facebook, and it's, of course, right here on YouTube and on Twitch. And James, I want to see your trip down to the States. Yeah, that'll happen. That will happen in the future. Absolutely. Anyway, for this channel, I'll catch you later. I'm going to switch over to the other YouTube channel in a few moments and play some Phasmophobia.